Hey guys, I got some good news for you. I can't find anywhere on the internet, absolutely no one makes seat risers for the Bonafide P127. So I reached out to my buddy over at 3D Yak and said, hey, if I send you back and forth the measurements, would you be able to 3D print some seat risers? And through some back and forth and some prototypes, we finally have it, guys. 3D printed seat risers for the Bonafide P127. So I'm going to take you through the really quick install, show you how they work, and show you how to get a hold of them. So many of you know that the Bonafide has a seat construction that really still has me scratching my head. Now the front makes sense, right? You got these thumb screws, and we got to take those off anyways. So let's go ahead and take those off. And so that makes sense, tighten it down the front. However, if you were to remove the seat, or if I showed you back here, you would think, wow, look at these gear tracks. I would imagine that the seat attaches to it in some way, right? No, incorrect. I have absolutely no clue why these are on the Bonafide P127, but to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited that they are, because that's what we're gonna use as a foundation for the back of our seat risers. So when you order these from 3D Yak, you're gonna get this. It's gonna come with all the hardware you need. Take off the thumb screws and run these through the gear track. So as you can see here, he designed a notch in the middle of this so it keeps it nice and tight on the line so it doesn't sway back and forth to the left or right. And so simply stick those on, put on the thumb screw, and boom. And as you can see, if you like your seat really far forward, you can kind of move this up. If you like it real far back, you can move it back. And he made it really long so you, in the middle of your kayak fishing day, you can move it forward or backwards to your liking. So we'll go and put both of these on. Man, these things are solidly made, guys. You're gonna be happy with these. All right, now we're gonna take a look at the front footers. Now, as you can see, there's a little design to it, because if you look at the bottom of your foot design on your chair, it has a little rounded edge. So we worked back and forth to make that look really nice and clean for you. As you can see, the hardware on this is pretty long because it's got to go through the 3D printed seat riser and also through the footer. So we'll go ahead and stick that in there. Remember, notch down. Footer on top. Alright guys, now you can see, look at that. Look at that extra space you have underneath the seat. Now, the bummer of this, because of how Bonafide designs their under the seats here, probably for instructional integrity, but it doesn't allow you to really store a whole lot under here. So if you're thinking that you're gonna be able to get a Craftsman Versa stack under there, well, you definitely have the clearance on the height, but as you can see back here, because this edge is in, it doesn't give you enough room, and it sticks out way far out, and it doesn't allow you to open because it hits where your motor drops in. So I'm actually working with 3D Yak right now to come up with a under the seat storage option, because that's another thing. You know, Bonafide has like a bag that you could put down here, but I want a sliding drawer. So we're working on a 3D printed option for that will provide a sliding drawer that you can have all your lures and your tackle that you want to use all throughout the day. So stay tuned for that. Hit that sub and bell if that's something you're interested in seeing more of. Hey guys, if you're interested in these, they cost $40, and I'll put the link for 3D Yak's Facebook page in the description below. And guys, if you love kayak fishing modifications, I have a playlist that has over 35 videos on the topic, and you can check that out right there.